Hi, I'm Jamie. I've been volunteering for Homestart for about 7 years. Originally, I came on board to do one-to-one work with the families in their homes, but obviously more recently through COVID, I've been doing telephone support, and I'm now just start doing some volunteering with the group work as well.
Perfect. How did you hear about us and what made you want to volunteer?
So interestingly, I actually used to work for another charity at which I volunteered for, and I was actually at a volunteer week where our stand was right next door to Homestart, and I was speaking to the ladies at Homestart, and I always knew that I wanted to do some work with them. It sort of actually did feed in quite a bit to where I was working before. But I just knew that once I left Jigsaw that I would contact Homestart, which is what I did straight away.
What do your families get out of your help? What benefits do you think they get from the support you give them?
So I think there's the families obviously really vary, so each family sort of gets something very different. I actually think I noticed that it's the support that we give to the mums or the family or whoever's, the parent. I think the support that we give to them enables them to be able to support their children a lot better.
Yeah,
So whether it's through them being able to talk to us, being able to get somewhere that they wouldn't normally be able to take their child, and sometimes it's just even, I think the hugest thing is the reassurance that they maybe don't have anybody in their lives who tells them that they're doing a good job.
yeah.
And I think that confidence it gives them
Gives them the boost
gives them the
so
boost,
that
yeah.
they can put more into their parenting.
Yeah.
What things do you tend to do with your families?
So with my families, I've definitely been more in roles where I've taken them out. So I've taken children to soft play. We go to the park. I've helped take parents and children to appointments, and I did have a situation where I had to go to a court meeting as well to support mum, which was to do with the child, and also a lot of play indoors. So when mum needs a break or needs a bit of help to know how to play with the children, we've played a lot indoors. I actually did have one family who was very up she wanted to do a paddling pool in her lounge because we knew that her autistic child loved water and
Oh,
sand,
brilliant.
so she was really up for building like a little paddling pool in the
Yeah.
lounge, and they play for ages.
So it's very varied. It depends on what the family needs,
And what
why you're there, what support you're offering, and what ways you think you might be able to
benefits
overcome that
yeah
situation.
that parent, yeah.
Are there any key highlight moments that stand out for you from when you've been volunteering?
I've had a few families where I've definitely come away knowing that we've made a difference in sort of in their house, in their home. But actually, funny enough, the recent one that I've just had is I did some online support, which was quite different through COVID,
Yeah,
and it was quite a short-term 6-week support, but the difference in mum and that it made, and also the difference actually in the child. So by the time we'd stopped support and signposted her to where she was then living, the baby was talking more, she started to crawl, she was giggling a lot more. Mum said she'd slept
so
through
the
the
difference
night.
from start to finish in those 6 weeks was so noticeable,
Yeah.
and that was
Through
telephone support because of
yeah
the COVID situation.
yeah so just literally through couple of hour conversation a
Yeah,
week, having somebody listen to her and her needs helped her support her child better.
brilliant. Is there anything else you want to add about Homestart and your time volunteering with us?
Yes, I always say this through my supervision, that I feel like with Homestart has given me so many amazing opportunities. So I've had really good support and supervision, but I've always had amazing training. So we sort of get given training really regularly. I actually find a lot of that training has really helped me with my role. It's given me some opportunities to do some training through a company called Aspire, which was recommended through Homestart
Yeah,
to help with my work at Homestart. But I think the most important thing that I noticed with Homestart, having been with other charities, is the level of support that we get to do our role. And obviously it can be quite an anxious role, and actually we get really good support, good training, and it's like having a little family really. So yeah, it's a really lovely charity to work for.
yeah. So the support that we've obviously given to you has enabled you to not only fulfil your role better, you also feel that it's helped you in your personal life as well, because you've had the Aspire training as well.
Completely. It's opened up lots of opportunities, and it's made me it made me actually decide to start a master's in child development.
Oh,
So yeah, I think it's given me a lot of confidence. I always think volunteering is amazing. I think it gives you a lot of confidence to try things
Yeah.
you're maybe not sure, and it takes you in a new direction. And I definitely know it's the sort of type of work I'd like to stay with doing. And I might not have had the confidence to do that before
Yeah.
doing Homestart. So it's a two-way thing. It
Yeah.
isn't just the benefit that the families get. I think as a volunteer you get so many benefits
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, well, thank you very much for talking to me today, and especially because of all the different types of volunteering you've done for us, just a massive thank you, because I know that you have supported so many of our families over the years that you have supported and helped us. So thank you so much for all of your help.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.